Alright, guys, we have 3 chapters to read today. I think Oakley is about to wake up, so if she wakes up, I may have to cut it short, but I'm going to try to get all 3 chapters in so that we can stay on track to finish the book by the end of classes. So, chapter 23 and 24, we saw that Carly and Tony are going on a field trip. In the chapter that we read first, Carly was helping Daniel with basketball. So, we see a relationship developing between Carly and Daniel, and we also see a relationship developing more between Carly and Tony. They seem to be becoming friends, and now in our last one, Tony wanted Carly's lunch that Miss Murphy made for her, which Miss Murphy signed a note inside the lunch that said, "Love, Mrs. M." And Tony was kind of questioning that because Tony doesn't know that Carly is a foster child, so she doesn't know that Miss Murphy isn't really her mom. So she's like, why is she signing your note, "Love, Mrs. M"? And Carly made up a lie, and I'm interested to find out how this is going to affect their friendship when Tony finds out that Carly is lying, because Tony seems like a girl who really doesn't appreciate liars. So we'll see and find out. Chapter 25, Miss Murphy's Big Idea. So, Miss Murphy asked, "Do you have any plans for the weekend?" "Yeah, running with the bulls in Spain, maybe. Photographing polar bears. Same old boring stuff." She chuckles. "I've been thinking." "Sounds dangerous," I say. She points at me with a spatula and a slight smile. "Watch it there, kid." "Why, you gonna flip me?" I say, pointing at her weapon. She shakes her head. "What a clip." "Here's another one." "So, do you like that Tony girl? Would you say that you're yourself around her? I always think that's the true measure of how good a friend is." "I think that I'm comfortable around her now, except that she doesn't know who I really am. I've been thinking I should tell her, but I'm afraid she'll change her mind about me. I'm not sure how to answer Miss Murphy." "She's not into stuff you shouldn't be into, right?" "Actually, she is." Miss Murphy looks concerned. "Broadway musicals. It's a sickness." Miss Murphy laughs and turns back toward the sink. "Why don't you invite her over for dinner tomorrow? Would you want to do that?" I can ask her, I guess." "You sound nervous." Funny how she does that, knowing what I'm thinking. "Maybe a little," I shrug. "Can't hurt to ask," she says. "I'm not so sure." Tony steps into the kitchen with a plate of brownies. "Here you go," she says to Miss Murphy. "My mom sent these." "Brownies!" Michael, Eric, and Adam yell. "After dinner, not before," Miss Murphy says, holding the plate out of their reach. Michael Eric looks at me but points at Tony. "Which superhero is she?" Tony laughs. "You guys have high expectations here." I bend over and look Michael Eric in the eye. "No superheroes now, maybe later though, okay?" He goes back to a pile of blocks with Adam. "So," Miss Murphy begins, "you two can hang out upstairs or watch TV since Jack's at the station tonight, whatever you like. I know we'll get no peace down here. You want to hang out in my room?" "Sure," she says, and we head upstairs. "I'd forgotten this nice room, Connors," Tony says when we walk into the fireman room. I guess this will be a good time to tell her the truth, but I'm not in the mood to answer questions. The questions about why I'm here, what harm can it do to just pretend a little longer. "Well, my mom said I could have a bigger room, so I'm staying in Michael Eric's while it's being painted." I feel bad about the lie. "I say you keep this one, Connors," she laughs as she falls back on my bed. "So what's Rayner's story anyway?" I ask. She bolts up. "Rayner? Oh my God, we've known each other forever. I mean, forever. Our mothers are both totally caught up in the junior women's league. Total do-gooders. On the outside, anyway." "What's a junior woman?" I ask. She cracks up. "Very funny, Connors." Except I was serious. "So, what's the deal? Why is he always giving you a hard time, like calling you Oliver? And what's a roll stuffer?" "Who knows?" I lie. "Maybe he stands too close to the ovens at his parents' restaurant. They have him working there all the time. I mean, all the time," she laughs, retying her shoe. "He's such an idiot, and he talks tough, but you can put him in his place pretty easily. I even beat him up in the 3rd grade." "You did?" "And the 5th. "Really?" I crack up. "Yeah, and he's still nervous. I'm going to hit him. I can tell." "Oh no, he's still nervous. I'm going to hit him. I can tell." Tony bounces on my bed. "So enough about that twit, Connors. Ask me anything." Why do you always call me Connors? I asked. I said you can ask me anything. I mean, anything on the planet, and that's the best you can come up with. I'll try to do better. She seems amused. Well, speaking of names, here's something interesting, Connors. Actually, I gotta tell you, my name isn't Tony. Not really, anyway. Huh? What is it then? If I tell you, you swear on 1,000 souls you won't tell anyone? Depends on the souls. I'm not telling you then. Okay, fine, 1,000 souls. She looks toward the ceiling and attempts an angelic face. Charity. Charity? That's your name? Charity Byers? Oh my God, no wonder you changed it. She sits up straight and her whole face lights up. I've got to tell you, Connors, when Idina Menzel won the Tony Award for Elphaba, I swore that someday I'd have a Tony Award with my name etched on the front. But we can't have Charity Byers etched on anything. Charity? Really? I ask. At least your name isn't Case. At least your last name isn't Case. Yeah, you're right, she laughs. Anyway, my mother, the perfect one, had this idea that I would grow up and be her mini-me. She just about keeled over when I told her she'd keep the name Charity, that I was going to be called Tony in honor of my future award. Not only that, I'm going to make millions on Broadway and keep every penny. Somehow, I have a feeling you will make millions on Broadway. And then split it with my best friend? Is that the next thing out of your mouth, Connors? Because you can forget it, I'm not giving you a dime. I guess she'll think that I'm upset about not getting a cut of the millions when I'm really trying to believe that she called me her best friend. And that's the end of that chapter, and I heard Oakley crying. So be sure to tune into the discussion over on Flipgrid, and have an awesome day, guys. See you next time.